8 years old. House silent. Then, knock knock, but no one's there. I froze in my Spider-Man pajamas, heart slamming against my ribs, staring down the empty hallway. That was me once. The kid who begged for parents to leave, dreaming of unlimited Kool-Aid and Cartoon Network marathons. Home Alone felt like winning the lottery. Freedom, no rules. Turns out it was a trap snapping shut. You blew up the comments on last vid's bus stop ghosts. Over 6,000 of you sharing those after dark stalkers that latch onto lone kids. I read them all, late into the night. The pattern that chilled me deepest? Home Alone horrors, not polished Reddit fakes. These are raw submissions from real people like you, stories you'll recognize if you've lived them. The innocence parents leave behind, it's chum in the water. Today, 4 true childhood Home Alone stories that prove it. Being alone isn't safe, it's the signal. These entities thrive on your solo silence, stripping away the normalcy brick by brick. Story number 1 came from a viewer who swore it's 100% true, until the ending you'll wish wasn't. Parents think cartoons keep you safe. They don't. But first, the knock that wasn't human. It started in the mirror. Stick around. The one rule it taught me might be the only thing between you and what's watching right now. It waved first. I waved back. Biggest mistake. My name's Jake, 28 now, but this happened in our cookie-cutter suburban Ohio house back in '98. Mom and Dad left for some dinner thing, keys jingling. Be good, order pizza if you want, lock the doors. I was 10, king of the castle. Normal Friday night, sprawled on the living room carpet, thumbs blistering on the Nintendo 64, blasting through GoldenEye levels. Bond's got nothing on a kid with the house to himself. Fridge stocked with Capri Suns, TV blaring multiplayer chaos against my own shadow. Pure bliss. No bedtime, no nagging. Just me, the glow of the screen, and the faint hum of summer crickets outside our split-level rancher. Around 9 p.m., nature called. I paused the game, shuffled to the upstairs bathroom, same one with the foggy mirror from my morning showers, the kind every kid fogs up to draw dicks on. Flipped the light switch. Fluorescent buzz. Splashed water on my face. Glanced up. That's when I saw it. Behind me in the reflection, not me, a kid. Same age maybe. Pale skin stretched too tight over bones, hair slicked back like wet newspaper, wearing a faded striped shirt I'd never seen. It stood right where the hallway should be, empty in real life, and it waved, slow, fingers curling like it was pulling me in. I froze, water dripping from my chin, heart kicked like I'd chugged 3 Mountain Dews, blinked hard, gone. Just my reflection, looking dumber than usual. Weird glitch, I muttered, shaking it off. Kids see stuff. Low blood sugar from skipping dinner. Back to the game. Jaws level, shark circling. But 20 minutes later, piss break number 2. Mirror again. There it was. Closer this time, waving. Bigger smile, teeth too small for its mouth. I didn't wave back. Swore to myself. But my hand twitched. No. Rule 1 forming in my gut. Don't engage. By 11 p.m., pizza devoured, I was grinding Super Mario 64, stars collected, Lakitu filming my glory. Thirsty. Bathroom again. Mirror lit up like a portal. It was inches from my shoulder now, waving frantic, palm smacking glass side. Whisper came first time, faint, like wind through a cracked window. Play with me. My reflection's mouth didn't move. I backed up, tripped over the bath mat. Who's there? No answer. House dead quiet except my Game Boy beeps downstairs. Ignored it. Rule 2. Never talk back. But curiosity's a bitch for 10-year-olds. What do you want? I whispered. It heard. Smile split wider. Friend. Alone like you. Voice slithered from the mirror. kid-like but hollow, echoing off tiles. Ordinary bathroom mirror, mom's lipstick stains still there from her morning routine, turned portal to the starving guest. That's when the world building hit me, pieced from kid logic and half-remembered ghost stories. Things slip through reflections when you're solo. No parents as anchors, no witnesses. They feed on the gap between what you see and what's real. Go away, I hissed. It laughed soft. Wave, then I come play. I didn't. Not yet. Back to games, volume cranked. But every reflection betrayed me. TV screen flickered its outline during cutscenes. Window glass at midnight showed it pacing behind the curtains. Whispers multiplied. Parents gone. Just us. Wave. FOMO nod. The one rule parents never teach. The forbidden playdate from nowhere. What if it was real? Lonely kid like me? By 1 a.m., controllers tossed, I crept back. Mirror pristine. It waited, patient. Waved. I lifted my hand. Slow. Fingers met glass. Cold seeped through. Its eyes locked. Black pits, no whites. Good boy. Pull. Glass rippled like water. Arm first, skinny, gray, nails chipped. Then torso, shirt dripping mirror shard water. It stepped out, full size, dripping on the bath mat. Smelled like wet basement and old pennies. Playtime, it whispered. Voice now inside my skull. I bolted downstairs, barricaded in the living room. It knocked. Real knocks now, from upstairs hall. Thuds, descending stairs. Game paused, eternal on shark jaws. I grabbed Dad's golf club, heart exploding, whispers everywhere. You let me in, now I stay. Dawn broke. It was gone? No. I shattered the mirror, bathtub shards everywhere, blood on my knuckles. Relief. Pizza box still warm somehow, but footsteps overhead. Soft. Bare. It followed me upstairs. Whatever crossed over doesn't need glass anymore. It's here. Mirrors lie, kids. Or do they? Ever seen extra eyes staring back? Comment below. Your stories might be next. If mirrors get you, wait for the backyard. Story number 2 is worse. Like that pool incident fans emailed about. It copied my laugh. Then it laughed alone. I'm Tommy, 34 now. But this scarred me back in rural Texas, summer of 2003. Our double wide sat on 5 acres outside Lubbock. Dusty fields, chain link fence sagging under mesquite thorns, the kind of place where coyotes howl like lost souls at dusk. Parents worked double shifts at the oil refinery. I was the classic latchkey kid, 9 years old, key on a shoelace around my neck. That night started normal as apple pie. Family BBQ in the backyard. Dad flipping burgers on the rusty Weber. Mom hollering for me to set the picnic table. Smoke curling lazy into the orange sky. Corn on the cob steaming. Dr. Pepper fizzing in red Solo cups. Laughter echoing as Dad told his dumb jokes about armadillos playing poker. Pure Texas bliss. I chase fireflies with a mason jar. Barefoot in the grass, the world feeling infinite and safe. Cleanup hit around 8 p.m. Sun dipped blood red behind the windmill, crickets ramping up their symphony. Tommy, grab the tongs, Dad yelled, slapping my back before they piled into the F-150 for bingo night at the VFW. Engine rumble faded down the dirt road. House to myself, jackpot. I hosed off the patio, whistling some Garth Brooks tune when the yard light flickered on automatic. That's when I saw it. Edge of the yard, 50 feet out by the old oak. A shadow. Kid size slumped against the trunk. I froze, hose spraying wild. It mirrored me, arms crossed just like mine, head cocked. I scratched my nose. It did too. Slow, deliberate, fun backyard games, right? Like shadow tag with the sunset. Except this one moved when the breeze shouldn't. Dad? I yelled, half laughing, nerves tingling. Its head snapped up. Dad? Back at me. Perfect pitch. My voice. Not wind, not echo. I dropped the hose, water pooling at my boots. It laughed, my goofy snort from Dad's joke earlier. Then alone, after I went silent, heart jackhammered, bolted inside, slammed the screen door, lights blazing, peered through the kitchen window, still there, waving now. I didn't wave. Rule 1 burned in, never mimic back, but it owned my gestures already, learning my soul one twitch at a time, like that Reddit Nosleep post last month, the one that went viral about the mimic in the trampoline yard. Fans emailed me, "This is it, but worse." Night 1, it stayed put. I barricaded with couch cushions, TV blasting SpongeBob till 2 a.m. Slept in fits, dreaming of shadows with my face. Parents home at dawn, clueless. "Rough night, bud." Dad ruffled my hair, nodded, didn't tell. Latchkey code, handle it solo. Night 2, alone again. BBQ coals cold. There it was, 30 feet now by the fence. I stretched, it stretched, jumped, it jumped. "Go away!" My shout, its echo, "Go away!" Perfect timbre, laced with gravel. Closer. Smelled it through the screen. Damp earth like fresh dug grave. These watchers, they hunt latchkey kids. Part of something bigger. Government mimics. Cuckoo shadows replacing the isolated. Whispers in my head piece the lore. They map your moves. Steal your shell when parents leave the gap. Escalation hit night 3. Thunderstorm brewing, lightning cracking the sky. I peeked, 10 feet, silhouette sharper, my exact height. Yawned wide, it yawned wider, jaw unhinging unnatural. Dark humor kicked in. Hide and seek? Nah, this was seek and destroy. Grabbed Mom's broom, poked through the door crack. "What do you want?" It tilted head. "What do you want?" Voice mine, but hungry. FOMO clawed. The forbidden knowledge, mimic it back, and it owns you. I almost did. Raised arm halfway, stopped. It lunged, 5 feet now, fingers splayed like mine mid-reach. Fence rattled, power flickered, blackout. Footsteps crunched gravel, real ones, circling the trailer, thump on the side panel. My laugh again, bubbling from the dark, alone. Night 4, parents late. It waited at the patio steps, inches from glass, face visible, mine, but eyes voids, skin mottled like roadkill. "Tommy?" Dad's voice? No, mine calling myself. Conspiracy deepened. These things network. Backyard watchers tag team the forgotten, feeding on solo nights till they slip the skin. I armed with Dad's deer rifle, unloaded but heavy, fired a warning laugh. It fired back closer, breath fogging the window. Rule broken. I mirrored its stance. Crouched low, it crouched. Game over. Dawn saved me. Parents' truck crunching gravel. It melted into the oak shadow. Gone? Never. Prints in the dirt, my boot treads, but backward. Still see it some nights, edge of vision. Theories on what it wanted, like dislike if you've seen one. Drop them below, might connect the dots. Yards are bad, but inside, story number 3 turns your kitchen demonic.
The fridge said my name, in Dad's voice. Post-divorce, Mia, 32 now. But this hit our cramped 3rd floor walk-up in Chicago's Pilsen neighborhood back in 2006. Parents split 6 months prior. Dad vanished to some suburb with his new family. Mom pulling doubles at the diner to cover rent. I was 11, master of the apartment keys, sneaking in after school to heat Hot Pockets and binge Nickelodeon. That night, peak normalcy. Parents out. Mom at work, Dad who knows where. Clock ticked 1:17 a.m. Stomach growled like a chained dog. Midnight snack raid. The holy grail of home alone. Fridge light my beacon in the dark kitchenette. Stocked with leftovers, Jell-O cups. That half-gallon of milk Mom swore was fine. Door swung open with a familiar whoosh. Cool air kissing my face. Comfort food paradise. Leftover pizza slice. Cold cuts, the works. Grabbed a Coke, chugged. Life good. No rules. No lectures. Just me and the hum. Then the hum changed. Not the usual compressor drone. Words. Faint at first, layered under the buzz. Mia. Dad's gravelly timbre, the one from bedtime stories before he bailed. Froze bottle midair. Whined through the fire escape. Nah, windows sealed. Shook it off, munched pizza. Hum deepened. Mia. Hungry? Same voice. Closer, like he leaned over my shoulder. Slapped the fridge door shut. Silence. Heart tripped. Laughed it off. Divorce grief playing tricks. Kids hallucinate. But 20 minutes later, thirst pulled me back. Opened. Light bloomed. Mom's hiding something. Not Dad now. Mom's sharp waitress snap. Pizza forgotten. Ordinary fridge. Magnet report cards. Faded family photo from better days. Turned auditory parasite invasion. Door ajar. Hum whispered secrets. She lied about your dad. Money gone. Secrets in the drawer. This one's from our Discord. Sounds like your aunt's story? Dropped last week. 200 upvotes. Free food? More like soul tax, the poster said. Argued back. Shut up. Door rattled. Why, Mia? Truth hurts. Dad again. Come closer. Backed away, bumping the counter. Cereal box slid an inch. No hands. Whispers feed on Home Alone hunger, eternal cycle. Pieced it from kid lore and late-night forums. They slither from appliances when parents leave the void. Latch onto cravings. Regurgitate your buried filth till you starve or snap. FOMO burned, the unresolved danger. It knows what you crave most. Forgiveness? Truth? Pizza? You're not real, I yelled. Laughter bubbled, multi-voiced. Real enough to know Dad's new address. Wave bye to Mom's lies. Dialogue escalated. Paced the linoleum, fists clenched. What do you want? Fridge door creaked open alone 3 inches. Eat, listen, stay hungry. Mom's voice, pleading now. Don't tell her, Mia. The drawer. Top drawer? Bills, Dad's old lighter. Objects twitched. Fork danced on the drying rack. Salt shaker tipped. Cynicism hit. Latchkey tax for every solo snack. Go away. Slammed the door. Magnet photo fell. Dad's smile cracked. Hum roared. Hiding won't save you. Hunger calls us. Tension spiked. Utensils clattered like rain. Fridge magnet avalanche. Dove under the table. Whispers circled. Dad never loved you. Mom's sick. Eat the truth. Crave most. Family whole again. It knew. Fed on it. Night 2 alone, Boulder. Open voluntarily, stupid FOMO. Tell me. Door yawned wide. Lights flickered city block style. Drawer first. Pulled it. Envelope. Mom's handwriting. For emergencies. Empty. Lie confirmed. Cereal box flew, smacked my knee. Soul tax paid. Dad laughed. Argued fierce. You're liars. All of you. Cabinets banged rhythm. Poltergeist polka. Milk carton tipped. Flooded floor white. Slipped. Crashed. It hummed triumphant. Now you listen eternal. World building crystallized. Whisperers cycle through homes. Latching hungers. Growing on ignored calls till they possess the eater. Chicago legend. Pills and pantries haunted by latchkey ghosts. Trading secrets for sanity. Climax midnight 3. Starving, hadn't eaten solid since. Fridge magnetized open. Contents levitating. Pizza slice hovered. Dripping cheese. Eat. No. Grabbed it. Shoved in mouth. Visions hit. Dad's new wife. Mom's hidden cancer scare. Eviction notice. Truth avalanche. Vomited it back. Objects rioted, blender word empty. Knives danced drawer to ceiling. Stay hungry forever. Multi-voices chorus. Barricaded the kitchen door with chairs. Dawn light pierced blinds. Silence. Fridge pristine, stocked fuller somehow. But hum lingers in my ears. Cravings twisted. Ever argue with your fridge? Drop it below. Might be the cycle calling. Whispers prepare you for the worst. Story number 4, The Attic Invitation. The attic called my name. From inside the walls that I'm Ethan, 39 now, but this clings to me like dust from small-town Pennsylvania, summer of 97. Our creaky Victorian in Millville. Peeling blue paint, wraparound porch sagging under ivy. Sat on the edge of cornfields that whispered in the wind. Parents off at the county fair, annual tradition. Ferris wheels, funnel cakes, leaving me 12 with the key and a stack of comics. Rain started at noon, sheets hammering the tin roof, turning the day into gray sludge. Boredom central, normalcy at its finest. Safe rainy day hideout, sprawled on the living room floor with X-Men issues, peanut butter straight from the jar, TV static from the storm. No chores, no siblings, just me, king of the empty house, thunder rumbling like a distant giant. Windows fogged, world shrunk to 4 walls. Blissful isolation, or so I thought. Around 3 p.m., power flickered. Comics by flashlight, shadows dancing wild. Then the creak. Not floorboards settling. Upstairs hall. Slow, deliberate like old bones stretching. Trapdoor in the ceiling. Always locked with Dad's rusty padlock. Attic off limits since great-grandpa's storage days. Creak again. Louder. Ladder groan descending. Metal rungs unfolding solo. Thudding on the hallway carpet. Heart skipped. Wind? Nah, doors sealed. Peeked up, no one. Ladder pristine, dust-free, waiting. Backed away. Rule 1 forming. Ignore invitations from above. But FOMO nod, the secret rule. Never accept the invite. What kid resists a mystery door on a crap day? Night fell early, rain relentless. Comics reread, fridge rated empty. Creak persisted, rhythmic. Ladder tapped impatiently. Scribbled note appeared on the hallway floor. Crayon scrawl on yellowed paper. Come play. My handwriting, no pen in hand. Grabbed it, crumpled. Another materialized on the coffee table. Ethan, alone like us. Shivered. Attics, where forgotten toys plot revenge. Dark humor for the win, Barbie dolls uprising, yo-yos strangling the unwary. But this felt bigger. World-building hit from kid folklore and storm-fueled paranoia. Cyclical trap for the isolated. Home Alone kids get tagged, pulled into the rafters where echoes of past solos fester. Conspiracy hint bubbling. All latchkey victims eventually invited, part of the network mirroring mirrors, yards, fridges. Dialogue started midnight. Ladder fully down, trapdoor ajar, black maw exhaling cool, musty breath. Old wood, mothballs, something sweeter, like decayed candy. Ethan, whisper from above, chorus of kids' voices, overlapping. Playtime, back to the kitchen, phone dead from storm. Who's there? Yelled up the stairs. Laughter trickled down, muffled giggles. Note 3 on the fridge. We're waiting. Climb. Crayon smeared fresh. Tension coiled, objects shifted. Comic stack toppled, forming arrow to stairs. Thunder masked the footsteps? No. Bear saws padding overhead, circling. Come up. Forever friends. Dialogue pierced walls. Ignored. Barricaded stairs with couch. But ladder retracted alone, slammed shut. Relief, seconds later, descended again. Note 4, you know the rule. Break it. FOMO peaked. Storm howled apocalypse. What if real kids up there, trapped like me? Boredom twisted to dread curiosity. Climbed at 2 a.m., flashlight beam slicing dust motes. Rungs ice cold, house groaning below. Trapdoor edge splintered my palm. Pulled up, attic vast. Infinite walls stretching endless under slanted beams. Not our junk. Boxes infinite, labeled with names. Jake, Tommy, Mia. Previous stories ghosts? Climax exploded. Rows of child versions, hundreds, frozen mid-play. Doll-faced me's at ages 5, 8, 12, eyes glassy, mouths open silent screams. Toys animated, Teddy bears gnawing ropes, trains chugging bones. One version twitched. Closest. You accepted. Now stay. Reached for me, skin papery. Infinite echoes. Play eternal. Bolt of panic. Ladder vanished. Trapdoor sealed seamless. Clawed beams, nails splintering. Corner shadows birthed more Ethans. Shambling closer. Whispers sinking. All Home Alone kids get invited eventually. Conspiracy confirmed. The cycle feeds. Attic Nexus pulling solos across towns. States. Dark humor died, this was the endgame. Pounded floor till fists bled. Dawn lightning cracked a seam. Weakness? Smashed through. Tumbled ladder down. Bruises blooming. Parents returned midday. Clueless. Storm damage. Ladder up. Trapdoor locked. Notes gone. But scratches on beams. My initials, future tense.1 kid escaped. Barely. But are you next? Climbed one. Share theories below. Best one gets shout out. For stories. One brutal truth. Home Alone isn't freedom. It's bait. Mirrors wave you in. Backyards steal your laugh. Fridges whisper your secrets. Attics invite you eternal. Jake, Tommy, Mia, Ethan, they broke the rules we never learned. Escalation clear. Isolation summons them, piece by lonely piece. These connect to last video's bus stop ghost. Bigger pattern? The Home Alone cycle, feeding on forgotten kids. Submit your Home Alone nightmare below. Like if you're checking mirrors now. Wave if you dare. Theories on the cycle? Comment before it's too late. Best gets shout out. Sleep tight. If you're ever truly alone. Part 2 drops soon. Don't miss the rules.